Well, we find Rogers here as the weekend approaches in classically computational mode, ready to try and figure out just how Swindon might fare at Salford at the weekend in, of course, what is now a meeting of third versus first. Swindon top of the table after their victory over Harrogate, and also delighting nerds by producing 22 shots inside the box, the highest figure recorded by any team in League Two this season. As for Salford, they had a very useful 3-1 win away at Shrewsbury last weekend, with their former player Dan Udo scoring twice for his new club, which no doubt caused much angst and irritation among Shrewsbury fans, although to be fair, that is largely what their entire season thus far, I think, has done. So, with the matter of the match set, let us see if Rogers can, one, inevitably shed his glasses, as he frequently loves to do, and two, get back to the more serious matters of producing the computational prediction that we see before us. And we do, in fact, see that under the Rogers rating, Swindons are now regarded as slight favourites to win at Salford, despite their opponent's high position in the table. The reason for this is our model really likes the free-scoring nature of Swindon's games against away at Barrow and Crewe, I think, in the last two away performances. And it also notes that Salford, while they score plenty of goals, do appear to give up a certain amount of chances as well, be it at home or away. So it perhaps thinks that Swindon might be able to punish Salford's defence. And that was borne out a little bit in Ian Holloway's pre-match analysis, where he talked about Salford trying to be a sort of very kind of front foot side who will put pressure on the Swindon defence as best they can and be forward-minded and forward-thinking. Swindon, of course, will do so in kind. So we'll see if Brandon Cooper and friends at the back crack. So that's the Rogers ratings of this match. As for the overall Rogers rankings as to how sides in League Two are looking currently, well, we can see that Grimsby remain on top there, despite having to scramble a late equaliser at home to Cambridge. But Swindon's win over Harrogate and their good recent form overall has sent them moving upwards into second place in our ranking table. And lo and behold, with a few wins put together, our beloved friends from Bristol Rovers now have made an entry into the top six, where, of course, Gillingham is, of course, what we will no doubt be asking at this point. And at the moment, Rogers' computations are just struggling to come to terms with the fact that Gillingham do seem to have this unique ability to grind out wins in matches that are generally low on shots and chances that Gareth Ainsworth has somehow brought, whereas Swindon are sort of winning in quite dominant fashion in their games. So the model is more impressed with that. If you just went on sort of ELO ratings or other things based entirely on kind of the results and the form, you will find, of course, Gillingham are much higher up in the scheme of things. So there we are. Let us see if Rogers' narrow favouritism does produce results. And once more, he will check in after the game with you from the Northwest.